So, welcome, Christina.
Happy to be here.
So, guys, today we're going to be sharing with you Christina's journey because it's been an incredible one. I had to, film this and showcase the amazing results that Christina's got because it's pretty incredible what she's been able to do in such a short period of time. And it just so happens that we're both living out in Bali, so
Yes.
we get a chance to actually meet up, and I can actually see these results and see the life that you're living because usually it's sort of happening behind an Instagram account that I get a chance to see it. But it's been amazing to watch your journey over the last little while. So I've got a few questions for you
Yes.
that's going to enable people, watching to see the journey that Christina's been on, and maybe you might relate to some of it, and maybe it might be, something that might inspire you to make some decisions in your life. But first of all, could you tell us a little bit about what life was like before you met me? No, before you before you met the coaching masters and before you went on this journey.
Yeah. So I was stuck back at home in the United States with Corona, living a very trapped lifestyle. I didn't really know what I was doing or what I wanted to. I knew I was meant for more, and I knew that I didn't want to live the 9-to-5 lifestyle. I didn't want to be stuck, but I wasn't sure where to really go. So I was on this journey of like seeing things online, but not sure what to trust and where to take it. But I just knew that I had to like take a leap and take a jump and kind of do something different because I had a choice: either stay where I was stuck or make a decision and change it.
And I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
And it's worth mentioning that you had you worked your way up in the corporate career, and you had some good paying jobs. I mean, what was you doing? It was medical sales.
Yeah, medical device sales. So I was working in the hospital, in the operating room with surgeries every day.
Wow.
All the time.
Okay,
12-hour
cool.
days. Sometimes weekends, trauma, it didn't matter.
A
Holidays.
bit different to now sitting on a hammock drinking a coconut.
Yeah, it's a little different than living in Bali.
It's not always a coconut you're drinking though, is
No.
it? Cool. So that's where you were before.
Yep.
So yeah. What was it about the coaching masters specifically that resonated with you? Out of all these, like you mentioned, there's quite a lot of these sort of different angles you can take and opportunities you can take advantage of. But what made you sort of want to jump in with the coaching masters?
The big thing in Coach Mass is like the community. Like when you join, like you have this Facebook group, you have these people who are going through it with you. So it's like you're not on this journey solo. You have these people who you can like feed off of and get the support from, as well as like you guys supporting everyone during it. So it was like a tribe that you had of people who all wanted to get out and do something different. And that's what made it like really appealing and why I joined.
When are you getting the tattoo?
Maybe tomorrow.
How would you say that? Brilliant, cool. So do you want to explain a little bit about the courses you did? Because you did two at the same time, which not everybody does, but you were just like, I'm going for this, I'm going to make this work. And what was your experience with the courses you took?
Really good. So I did the ultimate launch and the accreditation, and it was wonderful because the accreditation gave you the background of how to coach, how to approach your clients, how to handle, dealing with clients, and it gave you the confidence to actually be able to do it. And the ultimate launch gave you like the step-by-step framework to actually like how to start your business and how to launch it. So by the time I was done, I knew how to handle clients and I knew how to launch my business. So it was like the best of both worlds in one little shot. Exactly.
And when I met Christina originally online, she was like, I really just want to move out to Bali. And I was like, that's so possible, but you're going to have to put a lot of work in. So we created a bit of a plan, and it was like, right, so first of all, we need to get you the coaching tools, because obviously you need your product, which is a coaching program. You need to know how to coach people. Then we need you to build the business, which is an entirely different sort of set of skills that you need in order to attract clients. And then at the end of that process, we want you making money and enough money to quit your job and to move to Bali. And to be honest, like, did you think that's a little bit like, oh, come on, that's a little bit too good to be true? Is this a scam,
Yeah, I mean, like to think in 3 months you could quit your job, leave everything, and go like live this wonderful life in Bali making money, it sounds crazy. Like it sounds just so far-fetched, but when I actually like, did the framework and sat down and started to see like the results of everything, I was like, this is attainable and I can do it. And I did it.
I know, you did. Amazing. Well, I mean, it is incredible you did it in a short pace of time. I mean, a lot of people are traveling the world as coaches, but to do the courses at the same time and do it in such a short window, it's really impressive. So well done.
Thank you.
I mean, that's the power of the courses, because those courses are years and years of our trial and error, concise, consolidated, into concise training that you can just follow with actionable steps. So it's like, this is how you coach, this is how you get clients, and if you do just do them at the same time, then you can get those results a lot quicker. So amazing, well done. So cool. So in terms of like outcome, because obviously a lot of people will be thinking about the financial side of things, and you've done incredibly well as well. I think it might have helped that you had that sales background, but you've done really well. I mean, what's your results been since? Because how long ago did you finish the courses?
I finished in December, end of December.
Okay, so it's been what, 3 or 4 months now?
Yeah.
Okay, so about 6 months have you started this journey until the moment you're now, and yeah, what are the results like? Like,
really good. Like I have my own clients now, and I'm like creating my own programs. So now I'm able to make like 5K months consistently, and I'm able to pull in the income that gives me this great life of freedom. So I can like sustain it and just live wherever I want, whether it's Bali or wherever I can do it because I have this basis that I was able to grow in those few months.
I mean, we're living in an era now where you can consume a course, learn the skills, and then 5K a month, which is a 60 grand a year salary, that you can have from wherever in the world. Like in Bali, you can't spend 5 grand a month if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't need to just stay there because you're planning on going somewhere else soon, right?
Yeah, I leave for Tahiti soon for a month, and then I'll be in Europe for the summer.
Wow.
So it allows me to like have that opportunity to do both.
And you just open up your laptop, you did a big coaching sessions, and that's that.
Wi-Fi, that's all you need.
Yeah, I told you guys, it is possible. You know, it sounds too good to be true, but we are living in this world now where, you can just get on Zoom, deliver your coaching sessions. It doesn't change. Your clients don't know where you are in the world. They don't care where you are in the world, as long as they get that value. And you're recently launching an online course, and that's going to accelerate your income even more, right?
Yeah, so it's a group coaching program. So now I'm going to be able to make like 10K months consistently when I run the rounds and stuff. So now it's just, sky's the limit with all of it, really.
Brilliant. It's exciting because obviously you know that Coaching Masters have done quite well, but you're doing it way faster than I did.
Yeah.
So your trajectory of where you're going is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Cool. So did you have any I'm sure you did, and actually I remember a couple, but doubts, because there's a lot of people listening to this that are like, wow, that sounds amazing, and there's this story and that story about why I wouldn't be good for it or why it's not the right time. Did you have any things that almost stopped you from going forward with it all?
100%. I think we all have those moments where it's like, you have that fear that comes up. So a big one was like money. Like obviously people go, I want to make this life, I want to make this change, but they don't want to invest in anything. I had that moment myself where I was like, I really want to spend this money. I had that moment where I thought like, I spend the money and make a difference, or I could not spend the money and not do anything. So, I just had to jump in, and, it is an investment, but you're investing in yourself, So if it takes, a couple grand to invest in yourself to make 10K a month afterwards, like, why would you not do it, But there's always that fear that comes up. You got to kind of like learn to push through it. Otherwise you're just going to sit in the same situation I was in.
Because I do remember there was that resistance, but you was motivated when we first spoke, but it was kind of like, I'd like to do this. But at the moment you invested, I did notice like an energy shift. You were like, I'm going to make this work. Because when you put down that amount of money, it's like, I need to make this work now because I'm not going to waste this money. 100%. So like, I'm going to get the absolute most out of this, and I'm going to take control of my results. And you've done exactly that. Yeah.
Because if you once you spend it, you're like, all right, well, it's gone now. The money's spent. I have two choices. I can either make the most of it or not do anything. It's like, if you don't do anything, then, you're just kind of hurting yourself. But like if you just spend it, you're like, okay, well, money's gone. I spent the money now. Let's just do it, and then the results come after that.
Amazing. So, what does a day-to-day life look like for you in Bali as you're coaching? That I know, when you first arrived, I remember you mentioning there's sort of that work-life balance.
Yeah, it was hard.
A hard one. So how are you adjusting now?
Good now. I have I have 3 days a week that I have like strict client calls, and I do my strict work, and then the other days of the week I'll add stuff in if I need to get it done. But I take my time. I'll go to lunch with my friends. I go to the gym, and I'm able to schedule my calls according to the life that I want to live. Because, your clients, like, you want to be there for them, but you can schedule your life to where you can still enjoy it. And I'm not working 40 hours a week anymore. I'm not even working sometimes 20 hours a week. Like some weeks are really heavy if I'm creating something new, and some weeks I'm just doing my client calls and doing the work I need. And then I'm able to use the rest of the time to just enjoy life while still making really good money.
That's amazing. And how do you think it will be with the traveling? Because obviously you're going to all these different places now. You're going to keep up the same schedule? You're going to take some time off? I mean, have you thought about that?
So I'm going to take just about a couple weeks off in between my courses, just for me to be able to live life. But at the same time, I'm still going to stick to my strict schedule of like my days and client calls and stuff, because I think having a schedule or having something that's routine for you makes it easier. Because if you enjoy too much of the life, then you're not making the money to continue that life. So it's like, you got to have the balance of it too. So even while traveling, I'll still pretty much keep my schedule, and then I'll take 2 weeks off just to kind of enjoy Tahiti a little bit, and then go back to what I was doing.
It's amazing because you kind of have like a holiday within a holiday.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have these breaks and I go away and then I come back to like another holiday.
Yeah.
Even the work-life balance is still like you're sitting having a coconut or having a massage, in the middle of the day, and it's like that's as bad as it gets.
I know. My friends make a joke. We're saying we want to get away from Bali. We're taking a vacation from our vacation. It's a crazy life, but it is real. So.
That's amazing. Cool. And what other questions have we got here? Yeah. So last but not least, what would you say to anybody who's thinking about joining the coaching masters and doing the courses, but maybe is a little bit on the fence?
Simple, do it.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. Like, just do it. Like, you're gonna have these moments where you're scared or you're nervous or whatever, but like I said, you can either sit and live in your fear, or you can like make a change. So if you don't take that shift, you're never gonna see a change. You're always gonna be commuting to work, daydreaming of a different life, or dreaming of what your life could be like. Instead of being like could be, just you do it, it will be. So it's like, just actually take the jump and take the leap, because it's so worth it once you do.
And Christina is a perfect example, because she did really have that natural journey. She inquired, she wanted to do it, she didn't know how to do it. We provided some options, and it was a bit like, it's a lot of money. Do I make that leap? But she did, and she literally went from the accreditation, learning the skills, to the ultimate launch, to getting the clients, to living in Bali. And within 6 months has gone from earning $5,000 a month, and now with her online course, which is a more scalable version of the one-to-one, making $10,000 a month and being able to travel the world. You are literally like a perfect case study.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that you're the only one that's done it. There's lots of people that have done it, but within that short period of time, and to take such dramatic steps to invest in yourself, to move to a different country, you've just taken everything you want from your life. So congratulations. I think I'm going to give you a round of applause. Well done. Amazing. So guys, depending on where I share this video, because I'll probably share it in a few different places, there'll be some options below to come and check out what we've got to offer. Not quite sure what that will be yet, but yeah, there's opportunity for you guys to take the same journey that Christina has. So click the links below, whatever we provided for you, and take advantage of that. And hopefully in the next 3 to 6 months, you might be out here in Bali as well. Get the same sort of results Christina's getting.
Yeah, absolutely. Do it. Click the links.
Cool. Thanks, guys. And remember, actually, can you do the... So I say this could be your reality, and you say coach your way to freedom.
Sure.
Okay. And remember, guys, this could be your reality.
Coach your way to freedom.
Thanks, guys.